Good morning, everybody. I was asked by some very nice people to share my process on how I coffee dye paper. It is really, really easy. I didn't realize how easy it was until I got started, and now I want to do it all the time. So I use just plain old instant coffee, just a generic brand. I mix it up pretty strong. I have it here in this jar. You can see how strong it is. Oops, I just dripped on that paper. And then I poured in this tub. You can see my tub is well loved, so I do this all the time. You just want enough in there to be able to dip your paper. And then I just pour what I don't use back in this jar until it's all gone. And I also have a little spray bottle here of coffee that is mixed up, if you can believe it, even stronger than that coffee is, where it's a little bit darker. So I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to dip it in. And it really depends on what kind of paper you're using, how fast it absorbs and all that. This is just very cheap copy paper that I got from a thrift store a few days ago. So I just dip it in a couple times until, you know, it's pretty wet. You have to be gentle where you don't rip your paper, which I do very often. So I just let it drip off. And then I'm used to using a black plastic table here, but I do use like wax paper sometimes too, but my paper doesn't stick to this table, so I do like using this table. But what I do after I get the paper wet, let's put another piece. A lot of times I'll stack them together like that, side by side. That way I can layer the stencils and create a different look than just a plain stencil. Like with this stencil here, you can see it's dirty. I left it dirty on purpose because I want to try another technique of taking this that's remaining on here, just wetting some paper and putting it face down on there and seeing how that turns out. So I'll let you know how that goes. But literally all I do after I've dipped it in the coffee mixture is just set the stencil down on top. I'm going to kind of set this one off to the side like this, and just make sure that your stencil is down on your paper good. That's how you get the really good impressions. And this is, you know, learning this all from trial and error. And if there's anybody out there that has a better technique or something else I can try, please let me know. I've got this other big stencil that I'm going to put on here that's like the shape of a doily. And I kind of overlap them a little bit if I need to, just to kind of line the papers up. Or sometimes it's just random. I have a huge stack of stencils that I use. And this is a plastic placemat that I got from the Dollar Tree. But I have all of these stencils that I literally just stack across the table randomly a lot of times. But after I have everything on here, make sure the stencil is down good, then I take the darker coffee mixture and just spray it on top. And you can just do it till you feel like you've had enough. If you have some overlap, you can lift it up and, you know, spray underneath there. But literally this is just all that I do. I spray this on here until I'm happy with the result, and I just let it sit there and dry. So I will come back later and show you the results of these after they dry. We're outside, shouldn't take too long today to get these to dry, and then I will come back and show you the results. Thanks, everybody. I think these are dry now and we can check them out. This one's still a little bit damp, but you can see how much detail. Missed a little bit of the circle over here. Probably didn't have it's probably where that other stencil was laying on top, but that's okay. And then this is the other one. You can even see the impression on the back, which is pretty neat. But that's what I do. So if y'all have any questions, let me know. Thanks.